All right. Hi, everyone. Happy Music Money Monday, or whatever day it is that I'm putting this out, or whatever day it is that you are watching this. In today's video, I am answering the question, do I need to copyright my music? Should I copyright my music? And that will also lead to the fact that there are normally 2 copyrights in a song, so I will touch on that as well. Normally, my videos are fairly long and highly detailed, and they cover many topics in the music industry, but that has proven to be very time consuming. And with the insane schedule and life that I have, it prevents me from being able to put out videos like that. So I am going to try a new approach where I cover one thing or one question so I can actually find time to get videos out for you guys. So fingers crossed, we'll see how this works. But let's get into it. Okay, so do you need to copyright your music? The answer is no, but also the answer is yes. So let me break this down for you. To own the copyright in your music, you do not need to register it with the Copyright Office. I'll repeat that. To own the copyright in your music, you do not need to register it with the Copyright Office. This is because you automatically own the copyright in your music once it is expressed in some tangible form. So that would mean that you automatically own the copyright in your music once you write down the lyrics. Well, it could be written or typed in your phone, anything like that. You also automatically own the copyright once you record that song. So recording it in your phone, in the studio, if it's out there on streaming sites, etc. All of these things will make you the copyright owner of your songs automatically. But of course, if you wrote the song with other people, then they are the copyright owners of that song as well. And if someone else sings your song or is on the recording with you, they're also the copyright owners with you. So you do not need to register your music with the Copyright Office to own the copyright in your music. However, you do need to register your music with the Copyright Office to be able to sue for copyright infringement. So if someone is using your song without your permission, or they sampled your song or copied your song without permission, then you cannot bring a claim against them for copyright infringement unless your song has been registered with the Copyright Office. And even more, you also need to register your music with the Copyright Office before they infringe on your song or within the first 3 months of publishing your song, or else you will not be able to get statutory damages if someone infringes on your music. So statutory damages just means the amount of money that the court could award you based on the copyright infringement statute, which could be anywhere from $750 to $150,000 for each act of infringement that the court finds. So if you have put your music out on any of the streaming platforms or YouTube, or are selling your music in some way, and you have not registered your music with the Copyright Office within the first 3 months of you putting it out there, then the court will not award you that money that I just talked about, even if it's clear as day that someone has used your music without your permission, took it, doing everything with it. They won't give you those statutory damages unless you register the song within the first 3 months of you putting it out there. You can still get other things from that, but you're just not going to be awarded the statutory damages, which you definitely want statutory damages if somebody infringes on your work. So to sum it all up, no, you do not need to register your music with the Copyright Office to own the copyright in your music. But yes, you do need to register your copyright with the Copyright Office to be able to sue for copyright infringement and to receive certain legal protections. Now, I just also want to emphasize that I keep saying registered with the Copyright Office because it needs to be registered with the Copyright Office. If you register your songs on BMI or ASCAP or with any PRO, then this does not copyright your song. It needs to be registered with the United States Copyright Office, which this whole video is about US copyright registration, not international. And another side note, which deserves a whole video on its own, honestly, but I do not have the time to get into it right now, so here it is. Each song has 2 copyrights, and each of these copyrights requires its own separate copyright registration. So there's a copyright in the musical work, and there's a separate copyright in the sound recording. So the musical work is the lyrics and the melody, which means that the copyright owners of musical works are the songwriters and publishers, if you have a publisher. And then the sound recording is the actual recording of the song. And the sound recording copyright is typically owned by the singer or band or rapper who recorded the song, and also their music labels if they're signed to one. So earlier I said, once you write down the lyrics or you record the song, that you automatically own the copyright. However, you do not automatically own the copyright for both the musical work and the sound recording. You only own the copyright for both the musical work and the sound recording if you wrote the song and are also the one who is singing it or playing it or rapping it on the recording. Capiche? Capiche. But yeah, that is all for today. I would love to give you a real outro and say a whole bunch of other stuff, but I am trying to stick to this whole new short form video approach so I can give you guys more and save myself time. So until the next Music Money Monday, bye everyone.